Peace. Peace to my divine infinite consciousness. What's good? Alright. You see, I'm in the cut, you know. I'm in the city, but I'm in one of my little cuts too, so you can check it out. Y'all may hear planes, trains, and automobiles, so excuse that. But I'm down in my little areas. So anyhow, peace to the God body. Peace. That's an agreement. That's knowledge known. Now we know, all right? And so I'm just going to build on, start this off with building on today's math, and that's knowledge culture, all being born of power. So knowing your culture is right now. That's the time. That's it. Knowing your culture is the time, is the true time. And the true time is always now, right now. So now is the time to put your knowledge and your understanding into activation so that it can be seen as a cultural ethnicity or ethnistic shit, you know what I'm talking about, thing to do. All right, so thick ass tongue and shit too, boy, I'm telling you, but not that damn thick, but thick enough. Anyhow, so when you're dealing with your, when you're acknowledging your culture, your power is show and prove. And that's the energy, force, and the magnetism that you draw from life, and that you also produce life. And so in this day and age, or in this realm, you're only going to have to move trash and filth to be able to see your true power, or your true, the true reality of what is. And because there's been so many lies covered up. I mean, lies is like something that's dead that was built off of something that's living, and not saying that you can't utilize lies or the dead decay to enhance the living, because you can. You can see all these little trees and shit like that, bushes, or knocked over wood, they decaying, but it's enhancing life as well. So that's the same thing with lies. So shit that just be around on the ground and shit that you have to move through and sift through and see. Like, okay, boom, this is what over here, let me lift that up and find the jewel. And this is what I had to do. And this is what you have to do. And this is how you live your culture. Because it's going to happen over and over again. See, we're in the Iron Age, so it's very detrimental for you to utilize your power. Because your power is the truth. And the truth is energy, force, and magnetism. And refinement is how that truth is applied. So your truth is your equality in this game. It's what you is, all right? So no matter where you go, you got to kind of shed your past shit, like as far as like on some butterfly shit, you have to you constantly do this over and over again. So if you are living your culture, so if you're just sitting back and stagnant and not living your culture, and you thinking getting money is what it is, getting money at certain times is when you need it, so you can be able to sit back and relax and then, observe and stimulate life and matter that's around you, or using your intellect to create. So, so when you're at that point, then, you have the comfortability in your own seat, on your own throne in your mind, to be able to be like, yo, okay, now I grasp shit. Okay, shit start coming to you a certain way, and then you can be able to manifest things that you want to manifest at the level that you're on, depending on how hard the game is for you at this moment. So when we're dealing with that, we know that it's always gonna be now. And so if it's always gonna be now is always gonna be the time. So that's one thing. So they gonna fuck with the clocks, they gonna fuck with the external shit, because this is a high level. We're not in the right time frame that they say. We got all kind of motherfuckers coming up against us saying that this calendar's right, and things of that nature. But we got the Mayan calendars, the old, we got the real calendars that were set in motion. All we got to do is study those, But when we're going off of a new Gregorian / Roman calendar, then you will get lost, because you're dealing with we're dealing with species now, the subfaction, the subspecies, or the subroot race of the original root race of this here cycle. And it's going into the Iron Age. So it's pretty much a wrap. You know what I mean? They're pretty much, it's self-destruction. It's imminent. It's going down. So All you can do is right now is either you're gonna stay or you're gonna go and trade with other companies that do have the resources to back up shit. You know what I'm saying? They may not want to help you, but you do have talent, and it's an amazement thing. So it's all this shit's been here before. The TVs and all that shit, but only certain people was able to broadcast. Certain people that was learning from you. So the black man, we call him in America, man. People learn from him a whole lot. Like, he don't even have to go nowhere. And that's that type of spirit that's like on the Sentinelese Island and shit. You know what I mean? Them mothers don't even want to be bothered with nobody. So it just lets you know that, everybody don't want to go mess with everybody and shit. Certain vampires and parasites do. You know what I mean? Now, if you got a cool relationship where I give and you give and we like cool, then shit, that's a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? We can make it happen. We don't even let our differences get in the way. And this is how humanity really was at a point in time, and everybody understood their role and understood their way. But now it's been corrupted, and you had, like I said, a parasite running around the world, just corrupting everybody's mind, because everybody's like still pre-trained, DNA-wise conditioned into being like, yo, we humans and shit. It's moral shit. That ain't right. Because we know what shit is not right, and we know what is right. We know what's kind of borderline, and we be like, but we still be like, okay, give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And but that's in this day and age. And this is, like I say, this is the Iron Age. And when you come at the Iron Age, you either want to come help, or you're in this bitch to destroy in this bitch. Because the middle path on destroy side is just like being a part of the whole system. So some individuals just strive and escape right through the middle. Like, fuck that shit. It's tight up in this mug, man. Shit. These motherfuckers got plants as weapons and shit, man. Yeah, it's that tight, yo. The board is that fucking tight, G. You know what I'm saying? Everybody mixed together. And if you don't get it right, like I say, the time is always now. So you will repeat it. This is like you're physically here in the dense reality, but you're really out there. And they covering that sun up too, because they know everybody need it and shit, especially that melanin, because it stores information. And everybody gotta have melanin to order to exist. Everybody. I don't give a fuck who you is. And if you ain't, then you're gonna have a least amount of it, not too much, but you're still gonna be able to fucking have enough to function. Because if you ain't got it and devoid at all, I don't give a fuck if you're albino, you got something. You know what I'm saying? It's something. It may be in the genes on the inside or something. But yeah, so yeah, basically, I'm gonna say peace. I ain't gonna make this too long because I know everybody be in that long shit, and I ain't finna do that. Support your brothers, that's out there, and that's making an example, showing an example, how you can learn from them, or learn from their mistakes, or learn from learn from their successes, shit like that. But I'm gonna say peace. More love. Subscribe!